people are like, the Easter eggs thing is getting a little Zodiac killer at this point.
Well, it appears as though Taylor Swift is not killing the Easter eggs for a new era of Life of a Showgirl. She might have announced her 12th album during the New Heights podcast, but fans think she also laid a bunch of Easter eggs in the 2-hour chat for what's next.
Something I'm coming up with, something I have coming up, a plan I have coming together.
I think Taylor Swift is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show performer.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, on the Jessica Benson show on Friday, Jessica promoted the fan theory that Taylor will finally take to the field and be the headlining act for the Super Bowl halftime show on February 8th, 2026.
And you want to know why?
Right now, we're very deep in a sourdough obsession that has taken over my life.
I don't think Taylor Swift is actually baking sourdough bread.
I'm like wrapping sourdough loaves in like saran wrap or whatever. Like,
I think it was an Easter egg.
the sourdough's taken over my life in a huge way.
Where is the Super Bowl this year?
You told me during the break. It's in Santa Clara, Levi's, where the
Levi's
Niners
Stadium.
play.
Who's the Niners mascot?
Sourdough Sam.
Sourdough Sam.
Oh.
She said she's thinking about sourdough.
60% of the time now.
It's Super Bowl 60.
Thank you for screaming for like 47 seconds for me. That was so nice.
Her Eras Tour stop at Levi's Stadium was her 47th stop on the Eras Tour.
It's become a huge, huge factor.
I think she's doing the Super
She
Bowl.
is going to do the Super Bowl.
I think she's doing it.
It's gotten pretty crazy over here.
I don't usually go for conspiracy theories, but I mean, this one has sold me. And I mean, there's no way Taylor didn't put Easter eggs about something in this 2-hour chat.
Something that you don't know I'm saying for a specific reason that you'll hear later, and you'll go back and be like, oh my God.
It's such a spacious opportunity to do, a bunch of Easter eggs, so there's no doubt that she put some meat in there. It could have been like completely other stuff, but I mean, it could be more than one thing.
And she's getting good with making all these different versions of it.
There are probably about 39 versions of the set list right now.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite one was probably, the regular sourdough is one of my favorites, but the blueberry.
Yeah, we do. There's a blueberry lemon. There's cinnamon swirl, cinnamon raisin. And this one I've been workshopping for the girls because they love everything rainbow. Funfetti sourdough.
Oh my gosh. It's going to blow their mind.
No, it will.
Now, putting the whole theory of the 47 seconds in the sourdough to the side, just the circumstances alone of Super Bowl 2026, it seems like, it's all lined up to be the year of Taylor. Taylor's the biggest act in music who hasn't done the Super Bowl yet.
Football League welcomes you to the Super Bowl 47 halftime show.
First, she likely had to stay away because it was sponsored by Pepsi and she had a sponsorship deal with Coca-Cola. Well, then in 2023, Apple took over as a sponsor of the halftime show. So that was one barricade gone for Taylor. And in the Pepsi-free years since, we've got Rihanna, Usher, and Kendrick Lamar. Now, when it's come to deciding who the halftime performer is going to be of the last 5 years, it's been Jay-Z that's been making that call.
This person is playing, if this person doesn't, conflict is not, schedule doesn't align, then we move on to the next person. You pick someone, you speak to them, you let them have it, and then you move on.
But I highly suspect that Jay-Z has had a conversation with Taylor about the halftime show. And the rumor was that why Taylor was holding off on doing the Super Bowl is because she wanted to wait until she had re-recorded all her back catalog. And we see that an artist's entire catalog gets a bump on the charts after the Super Bowl, and all that money goes to whoever owns the copyright at that point, either Scooter Braun or Shamrock Capital. And it turned out in May that she was able to buy back all the masters. She has all her back catalogs. She can sing whatever she wants. So Taylor's shaking off all the things that prevented her from doing the halftime show. On top of that, it's perfect circumstances this year, in February, because she wrapped her tour, the Eras Tour. She's had some time to rest. She'll be able to focus on the Super Bowl halftime show, really planning it out for the next few months.
It's become a huge, huge factor.
She has a new album coming out in October. Great kind of promo for, come February. And then this album is supposed to be a bunch of
bangers.
Way better for the set list than Tortured Poets Department. So even without hearing Taylor's possible Easter eggs in that podcast, just on paper, it looks like it's going to be Taylor's year. And her album could easily be titled The Life of a Halftime Showgirl. And over the past 5 years, it's been like early September that Jay-Z's made that call. So this would be a smidge early, but it kind of makes sense that, if Taylor and Jay-Z have already had this conversation about, we're going to wait till, you own your music. Taylor got her music back in May. So it would have been a simple phone call. Be like, you got your music now, you're going to do it? Yep. So that's why it would have been kind of planned a little bit earlier. So that's why she's able to do it now. So it does all fit together. And I don't see why she wouldn't do it. I think some people say, she's bigger than the Super Bowl. I think Taylor Swift wants to do the Super Bowl. I think, it's a real kind of feather in your cap to do the Super Bowl. She wants to do it. But yeah, do you think those mentions were Easter eggs at the Super Bowl? Let me know.